is actually what made me go viral back in 2020. I'll never forget. Roughly 1 week after I resigned from the government in December, on December 5th, 2020, that was the day, that was my last day at the government, December 5th, 2020. Roughly 1 week later, I stood in front of a bar called Blackbird in Brickell, and I talked about punishing bad behavior from women. If she flakes on a date, make her pay for the next one, punish bad behavior. This video went viral because the concept of punishing women for poor behavior was a novelty. No one had really talked about it before. And not many people have talked about it on TikTok. And back then in 2020, when TikTok was actually an authentic app that went off of the algorithm, it went viral. I was one of the few people to be on mainstream platforms actually talking about this shit. And the reason why I made that video was I needed men to understand that poor behavior from women should never be tolerated. Because if it is tolerated, you're going to make your life a lot harder later on. And going back to what Nick said, he's saying, oh, you should have some level of contempt. Obviously, that's tongue in cheek. But what he is really trying to say here is women are not your equals. And treating them like your equal is going to put you in a very bad position. She is your subordinate. You do not defer to her. She defers to you. She doesn't make the decisions unless you allow her to. You're the boss, not her. There is nothing more cringe than a grown-ass man telling me, let me run that by my wife. What? Congratulations. You've just shown yourself to be a bitch. So Nick saying that you should have some level of contempt, it's a lot deeper than that. And it doesn't just come in like, oh yeah, I just hate women. No, you cannot trust them to be your equals or look at them as an equal. It will set you up for inevitable failure.
When will they realize we want feminine women? Oh gosh, dude, we have to deal with that is really the program.
Tuxedo sucks sent $20. Trump's remarks about
nobody actually enjoys the company of women.
Facts. That's another red pill that a lot of people don't want to accept, right? For fear of being called. But any successful, high testosterone guy that is on a mission does not enjoy spending time with women, bro. And then obviously losers like these right here, right? Like these dudes think that that's like funny, right? And that makes you so insane quote, by the way. But the reality is guys that are really out there killing it, guys that are out there that are about their money, about their fitness, about self-improvement, like, bro, we don't got time to be running around courting. Women are a huge distraction. Huge. So when losers like these guys say, oh, you'd rather hang out with guys, that makes you well, number one, you got in the ass, so shut the fuck up, okay? Protected, opinion rejected. And then number two, high-performing men do not spend a significant amount of time with women, dude. I'm sorry. You want to be a fucking millionaire? You want to be a high earner? You want to build some prestige? You want to be the top guy in your fucking company? You want to be a top-tier athlete? All of these things require an enormous amount of sacrifice. An enormous amount of discipline, an enormous amount of time. These are three things that women a lot of the times, or the pursuit of women, destroy. Let me explain. As a man, you are made or not based off of your ability to work, okay, and your discipline. Fortunately, we live in the United States of America, a capitalist society. If you work hard, you can get ahead, right? But with that said, it's not easy to get ahead, all right? Because if it was, everyone would be successful. But the reality is that it's very difficult. So since it's very difficult, you must do things that normal people are not willing to do to get extraordinary results. I'm gonna say that again. If you want extraordinary results, you cannot do ordinary behavior or participate in ordinary behavior. Extraordinary behavior leads to extraordinary results. Ordinary behavior leads to regular results. Ordinary results, excuse me. In order to achieve something you never had, you must do something that you have never done, and for the most part, what others are not willing to do. Now, let's apply this to women. Anyone that's good with women and understands the marketplace understands that dating, courting, and having sex with women is a numbers game. It's literally sales.
If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and if you want to create videos for yourself, try Opus Clip, link in bio.